Hello, very good morning to you all. Hope you can hear me clearly. Thank you for joining in our program today. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. So, before we begin the program, Andre, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Good
Can you hear me
morning.
well, Vijay?
Yes, I can hear you very well, Andre. Can we have a little bit of music before we start the program?
Yes,
And
of course.
until we wait for somebody to join in. Yeah, thank you.
No problem, sure. Um, Good morning, everyone. Just to make this session more efficient, here's some small recommendations which can help with getting us into what we call the meditation state or meditative state. Get yourself comfortable. Make sure you find a cozy environment, a cozy place for you, a quiet place. It is recommended that you try to meditate and to keep your meditation place in the same part of the house or in the same place every day. That will help your vibrations, your energy levels will settle in that particular environment, and then a sort of a reflex will be created that when you sit down in that particular place, you will start feeling vibrations more easily. I'm going to play a short melody on my Indian flute, on my bansuri. This melody was created by an artist in Sahaja, especially for the last center, for the Sahasrara chakra. Originally, this has some words in Sanskrit language, words which were given by our teacher, Dr. Shimata Jinyamala Devi, and the words are also meant to help with opening the Sahasrara chakra. But for now, I'm going to play the instrumental version of this melody. So close your eyes, breathe in and out very relaxed, and try to get yourself into a meditative mood or a meditative state. Here we go. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this short raga, short melody. I hope I was able to induce a state of relaxation before we start our program. Vijay, if you can hear me, please take over.
Yes, that's right. Thank you for the music. Indeed, it was very relaxing to start the program. And thank you all for joining in. We are usually having two rooms in the program, okay? For the ones who have come here for the very first time and ones who have come here for the follow-up program. So may we know who are the people who have come here for the first time? Can you please open your mic and let us know and introduce yourself?
Hi, sir. This is Rajendran.
Hi, Mr. Rajendran. Okay, and
Hi,
I
sir.
think Yasmin and Sahar and Sridhar have already come here for the program before. So I believe Rajendran, Pramod, and there's another person. They're first timers. So I'm going to just break out the room. Andre, which program would you like to lead? The first time newcomers or your mic is on mute, Andre?
If it's okay with you, I'll take the breakout room, Vijay.
You want to do the follow-up program. All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right, let me just create the rooms for you.
So those who are here second or more time, please click on the link, join. It will be join, my link that the colleague Vijay will put on the window that he will put on the screen, and we'll go into a separate room for the follow-up program. Thank you, Vijay.
Welcome, Andre. Okay. The follow-up program people can click your screen and join the breakout room with my colleague, Andre. Thank you very much. Yes, Yasmin, are you able to join the breakout room, madam? Yes. Okay. Fine. Very good. Now that we have the first time newcomers here, we will begin the program. But before we begin, again, thank you very much for joining in, showing your interest and eagerness to learn something new about meditation today. So today we are going to see about what is meditation, how to do meditation or how to be in meditation, and what is yoga, and how can we practice the meditation at home on a regular basis to benefit our well-being. All our well-being depends on our inner well-being, even our job, even our family, our health, our wealth, all the things which we want to enjoy on the outside is solely dependent on our inner state. So the better our inner state is, we will be able to manage our life in a much easier, smoother way. We will know how to handle it, how to maneuver through the problems, it's not that we will not have problems. There may be problems, but you'll have a clear state of mind of how to handle the problems better if we are in a state of meditation. So that is what we are trying to see today. Just a minute. Let me just open a presentation video so that So if you have any doubts or if you feel that I am too fast in explaining or anything, please open your mic and interrupt me. Don't worry. Let it be a two-way session. It is not a one-way session. So please feel free. So we are going to discuss. Nobody is going to lecture here. So here we go. All right. Hope you can see the screen clearly. So we will begin by introducing to you our teacher. Her name is Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. She is the one who founded this technique of Sahaja Yoga meditation in the year 1970. And from the year 1970, she has been teaching this technique to many people all around the world. to help them to solve their physical, emotional, or mental problems, what they have, and how to.
Vijay, I apologize for interrupting you. You have shared the screen with a breakout room also.
I am
Can you stop
sorry.
sharing and share it again?
It seems to be a new option there. All right. Okay. Thank you for informing. Okay. Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. I did it. Thank you. Okay. So here we go again. So Sri Mataji has been teaching this technique to many people all around the world from 1970 up to 2003 or 4 at her elderly ages. She was very actively traveling all around the world and teaching this technique to many people all around the world. And she has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 2 times for her work to improve the state of people. By her concept is by improving the state of every individual, peace can be achieved in a collective level. When every individual becomes peaceful, automatically the collective of people, they become peaceful. So this is what she was trying to do, and she was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize 2 times. Sri Mataji has traveled extensively all around the world, and there are centers for Sahaja Yoga meditation in almost more than 120 countries. And all over the world, Sahaja Yoga is taught free of cost. There is no money involved because Sri Mataji insists that you cannot buy meditation with money. You have to do it, and it will work out only if you have the desire for it to work out. You cannot pay and buy meditation. So all the centers all around the world, up to today, or how much ever time it is going to go on, it will be free of cost. It will never be charged money. So having given you a short introduction of our teacher, now let us move into the theoretical part of Sahaja Yoga meditation. You can see this chart here in the screen. This is called as the subtle system. You can see a person sitting in a lotus position in a meditative state. So we are aware of the physical body, that is a gross physical body. How are we aware of the physical body? We know because we exist in the physical form. We can touch, we can feel, we can hear, we can see, we can taste. We interact with the surroundings with us through our central nervous system. So hence, we know that we exist within this body. Nobody need to tell us that we are inside this body. Okay. So beyond the physical body, there is also a emotional system within us through which we think, through which we act, through which we feel emotional, happy or sad, etc. There is a mental system within us through which we think and act. Okay, these three systems we are already aware: the physical, emotional, and mental system. Okay, and we have improved so much in science that we are able to do heart transplants and liver transplants. We are able to save many lives due to the advancement in medical science. Even when it comes to the mind, there has been a lot of improvement in the department of psychiatry in medical science. We have been able to treat a lot of diseases of the mind. So we have improved a lot. We know about these three states. Now, what Sri Mataji says is beyond these three states, there is also a energetical system within us, which is called as a subtle system. Subtle means that which you cannot see or feel much very easily. That is subtle. It is hidden within you. That's why it is called subtle. You cannot feel it so easily. It is hidden inside you. It is all along inside you, but you have not felt it until now, as you are able to feel your physical, emotional, and mental system. Okay, this is called as the energetical system. Okay, this energetical system is made up of basically energy, and as you can see in the chart, along the spinal cord, there are 7 energy centers known as chakras. In those days, when the people used to meditate, they saw this energy as a revolving or a rotating form, like a wheel or a vortex of energy. So they called it as a chakra. Chakra in Sanskrit means it is a wheel, a rotating wheel. Okay, that's what chakra means. So there are 7 chakras. So these chakras are rotating wheels of energy which are placed along the spinal cord. Okay, there are energy channels, like you can see there is one blue in color on the left side, yellow in color on the right side, white in color in the center. These are called as energy channels, or in Sanskrit, they are called as nadi. So what actually happens is there is energy in our subtle system, there is energy stored in our chakras, and there is also movement of energy all around our body through these channels, through nadis. There are thousands and thousands of nadis, but the main three nadis are the left, right, and the center channel. So this energetical system is known as the subtle system, which is placed inside every human being, but we are not yet aware of it. Okay. So here you can see the picture of the spinal cord connected to the brain. The spinal cord is placed well intact, protected inside the spinal column, the bone, the backbone. So this spinal cord has certain points in the system where bundles of nerves branch and come out. Okay. So these bundles of nerves in medical terminology is called as plexus. So these chakras are placed exactly at the place of the plexus at the physical body. Okay. Chakras are not the plexus. They are placed at the level of every plexus. There are plexus in the spinal cord, like solar plexus, like cervical plexus, cardiac plexus, the heart plexus. So there are points in the spinal column which is having bundles of nerves branching and coming out. So these chakras are placed within the plexus at the level of the plexus. So here you can see another subtle chart of a man sitting in meditation. So the 7 chakras are exactly how they look here, with the colors, with the representation, with the symbols. This is how they exactly look. So also, if you see on the left-hand side, there is moon. So the left channel is called as the moon channel, and the right side is called the sun or the sun channel. Okay. So the left, right, and central channel also you can see here very clearly. Here is another photo or picture of the channels. The left channel, which is blue in color, runs along the left side of the body, is called the Ida Nadi or the moon channel. Okay, and the right channel runs along the right side of the body. It is yellow in color and it is called as the sun channel. The left channel takes care of your past and the right channel is your future. Okay, so these 2 channels are there within our body. And at the center, you can see the central channel runs along the spinal cord, which is called as the Sushumna Nadi in Sanskrit. Okay, here it is given pink in color for you to easily understand, but actually it is white in color, and it runs along the spinal cord. Okay, this is how the 3 channels are placed within our body. So here you can see the left channel, which is blue in color, running along the left side of the body, and there is one which is called as the right channel, which is yellow in color, which runs along the right side of the body, and one central channel which runs along the spinal column at the center of the spinal cord. Okay, these are the 3 nadis. So when we were in our mother's womb, when the fetus was being formed at around 3 or 4 months, there is a very powerful energy which comes inside the mother's womb. It enters into the head of the child. Okay, it goes along the spinal cord down, and it starts creating these energy centers. It starts putting all the energy centers, putting energy inside the energy centers. All the energy required for the human being, what he has to go through, is being created in our mother's womb. This energy creates all the chakras, all the nadis. The energetical part of it is created by this energy. By the time we are 9 months of in the womb, all the chakras and nadis are created, and this energy goes to the base of the spinal column and it settles down there. All right. That is just before we are born. So this energy, which creates all these chakras and nadis inside our body, is called as the Kundalini energy in Sanskrit. Now, Kundal in Sanskrit means it is a coil. So this energy looks like a coil. That is how it is. And it is represented as a 3.5 coils, as you can see in the picture. It is there for a particular reason, for a calculation. It is 3.5. Even the number pi comes from there, 3.14. If you see, it comes from there. So it is a 3.5 coil, which is placed in the sacrum bone. As you can see in the picture, there is an inverted triangle, and this inverted triangle is called as a sacrum bone, and this energy goes down and settles down when we are born. It settles down inside this bone called the sacrum bone. So here you can see a better representation of the sacrum bone. When we are born, it is of 5 separate bones, but as we grow, it fuses together and becomes one big inverted triangular bone. This is called a sacrum bone. And it's very interesting to know sacrum in Greek language means sacred bone. Okay, because the Greeks used to burn the dead bodies in those times, and they found that all the body will become ash, but only this bone will remain for a long time. It needed more time and more heat to burn. It will not burn very easily. This will be the last bone to burn. So they called it, so they said there is something sacred inside this bone, and they called it sacred bone. And that language came into our medical textbook also as sacrum bone. Sacrum means in Greek a sacred bone. And what is inside the sacred bone is the sacred energy. It is called as the Kundalini energy, which is residing inside the sacrum bone of every living human being. It is there. Here also in the chart, you can see a representation of an inverted triangle above the first energy center called as the Muladhara chakra. There is an inverted triangle, and the Kundalini energy is there inside this inverted triangle. That is why in yoga terms, these symbols of spiral and inverted triangle are very predominant. This is the symbolic language what the people used to communicate with us. Okay, it is represented as an inverted triangle and a coil inside the inverted triangle. Many religious scriptures or many paintings will have this spiral in them, like a coded language. And nobody knows what the spiral means. It is actually the Kundalini energy. Now, after we are born, we use a lot of energy for our day-to-day activities. We go to school, college, we go to work, we graduate, we learn, we earn, we do a lot of activities. So where do we get all this energy from? Where do we get all the qualities what we need from? We get all this from the chakras. The chakras have all the energy stored within us, and they give us all the energy needed for all our life. Now, what happens if we lead a normal life? Our chakras will not get spoiled, and we do not lose our health, or we do not become sick very easily. But some people may take to some bad habits during their growth, and they start spoiling their chakras within. They do not know that they're spoiling or damaging the chakras because they cannot feel it. If there is a physical injury, you can feel it. You'll go to the doctor, you will take attention, you will take medication, you will stitch the wound, take care of the wound, and make sure you heal it, right? So the physical body, you are able to feel all these problems and correct yourself. But at an energetical level, we are not able to correct it. Why? Because we cannot feel it yet. Okay. So, for example, some people may start smoking or drinking. Some people may take to drugs, get into a lot of bad habits, which go against the quality of the energy center. And hence the energy center starts getting into an imbalance. Now, when we say bad habits, not only smoking or drinking is bad habit. Okay. There are many other subtle bad habits like anger, hatred, jealousy, so many things we have, ego, so many things we have. These subtle bad habits are even worse than the actual bad habits. Maybe it is even worse than smoking or drinking. We do not know what happens inside us if we get angry on something or angry on somebody, or if we feel jealous about somebody. If we are having ego, what happens to us? We do not know because we cannot feel the chakra. So this is exactly what's happening within us. So what happens is, Shri Mataji has given many examples. So one of it is at the level of the hip, there is an energy center called as the Swadhisthana chakra. This Swadhisthana chakra gives energy to the organs such as kidneys, liver, pancreas, etc. And at a certain level, it also gives energy to the brain for the thinking capacity. Okay. So where do we get this energy to think? It is coming from the Swadhisthana chakra. Now, if we are thinking too much or worrying too much about many things, all the time we are thinking, what happens? This energy center has to pump more energy for our thinking capacity, for our thinking process. And it cannot supply energy to the other organs. It will start neglecting the other organs. Then what happens? The kidney will not function properly. The pancreas will not function properly. It will not secrete insulin, and the person will get a diabetes, right? So only after we get a physical ailment, we go to the doctor and we check that there is something wrong with us, with the symptoms. We find that we have a diabetes, and we have to eat medicine all our life to control our diabetes. This is how we go. But before we got diabetes, for the 20 or 15 years before we got diabetes, we started damaging this chakra too much by overthinking, which we did not know. We are thinking, but we cannot feel that the chakra is getting damaged. So we continued with that mistake. If somehow, Sri Mataji says, if you are able to feel your chakras, and if you are able to feel that you are damaging them, then you will not do it. You will protect it like as though you're protecting your physical body in the same way. Another example Sri Mataji gives is the heart chakra, which is at the level of the chest. It gives energy to the heart, lungs, even breast in women. It takes care of all these organs. So when this energy center goes into imbalance, the person will develop heart attacks or asthma. Even women get breast cancer from this center. So the heart chakra takes care of all these organs. So when the subtle quality of the chakra is attacked and we go against the quality of the chakra, then the chakra starts getting into imbalance. It cannot supply energy to the organs it is taking care of. And that is why we start developing physical ailments or emotional or even mental ailments. This is the real reason. Now, we are not aware of these chakras, and hence we are not able to take care of our physical, emotional well-being to the fullest. Now, what Sri Mataji says, if we are somehow able to awaken this energy, the Kundalini energy, which is in the sacrum bone, which has been sleeping or in a dormant state. Sleeping is not the word, dormant state. It is watching whatever we are doing, but it is in an inactive state. It does not. Okay. So when it will start acting is when we awaken this energy will climb up the spinal cord. It will start touching the energy centers, piercing through them. When it touches the energy center, it knows what is the state of the chakra because it created the chakra in our mother's womb. And it knows how much damage is there in the chakra now, okay, from the time we are born. So when there is an imbalance or a problem, like for example, you have diabetes, then the Swadhisthana chakra, here, the nerves coming out of all the energy centers come and terminate in our fingertips and palm. So in the fingertips and palm, you can see in the chart, there are numbers 1 to 7. So all the chakras from number 1 to 7, the nerves come and end there, terminate there. And when the Kundalini energy touches the center, and if it is having a problem, you will feel a tingling sensation, a pricking, or a heat coming out of that particular center. So in this case, the Swadhisthana chakra is number 2. So you will feel that sensations in your second finger. So likewise, when this energy climbs up, it will indicate to you the problems which are there in the chakras, okay? And it will climb up and it will pierce through the head and it will come out. At the head, there is a very subtle energy center called as the Sahasrara chakra. If you noticed, my colleague was playing a particular raga. That raga was for the Sahasrara chakra to give us meditation. So this energy pierces through the fontanelle bone area at the top of the head, and it pierces and comes out of the head. Okay. So when this is the fontanelle bone. So when the child is born, we will see that there is a very soft bone at the top of the head, and you can literally feel the pulsation of the heartbeat or the arteries there if you keep your hand there. This is called as a fontanelle bone. Again, fontanelle in Greek means fountain. Fontanelle means fountain. So they called it the fountain bone because when this energy pierces and comes out, it comes out as a cool breeze or even sometimes like a fountain of water. It comes out of the head. So that is why they called it fontanelle bone area. And that fontanelle bone came into our medical textbook also in modern science because the Greek had a lot of connection with the Eastern culture from India. So they knew a lot of things about yoga and meditation. They were very subtle people, the Greek. So this is called as a fontanelle bone area, and it pierces and comes out. So this chakra is called as a Sahasrara chakra. Sahasrar means 1000. So this is a chakra which is having 1000 petals. It looks like a lotus. So this is how the chakra looks, Sahasrara chakra. So this Kundalini energy actually pierces and comes out of the head through the Sahasrara chakra. Okay, so what happens is after it pierces and comes out, we will start feeling the vibrations around us. These vibrations are a subtle energy. Okay. Like Shimataji says, electricity is an energy, right? Solar power we get, that is an energy. That is a form of energy. So these are all energies. Okay. But this energy, this subtle energy, this is an energy which can think and act. Other energies cannot think and act on its own. We have to direct it. Electricity or solar power or wind power or whatever it is, we have to direct it. Now, this energy which is outside us, it is called as vibrations around us, or called uh, subtle energy around us. It thinks and it acts. So we get connected to this energy outside us. This is the energy which does all kind of living work, like a seed becoming a tree giving fruits and flowers. Human beings cannot do living work, right? We can only cut a tree and make a chair out of it. We can do only dead work. We can do work on the tree only after the tree dies. We cannot do living work. So in the similar way, all living work, like growth of a tree or growth of a human being or nature, how it is all governed around us, everything is taken care by this energy which thinks and acts. Okay, it is all around us. So when this Kundalini energy pierces and comes out of the head, it connects us to this energy around us. So at that point of time, the person is said to have attained a connection or a yoga or a union. This is what actually yoga means. Yoga means to be one with or to be together with in union. Nowadays, when we use the word yoga, immediately what comes to our mind is yoga asanas. It is very well known to people these days. We celebrate Yoga Day, International Yoga Day. We know the significance of yoga. Yoga means to be in union with. And this is actually called as yoga asanas. These asanas were devised by the rishis and munis in the Eastern culture because they knew about this energetical center within us, the chakras within us. So every exercise or a position or a asana, what we do is actually to clear a particular chakra, to solve our problem and strengthen the chakra. That is the purpose of yoga asana. But it is not the actual yoga. What is yoga is after strengthening the chakra, the Kundalini energy has to awaken. It has to pass through the energy centers and it has to connect us to the power which is outside us. That is only called as yoga. So these are mere exercises or asanas, which are called as yoga asanas, which help us to attain our yoga. This is not the actual yoga. Okay. So I will show you a small representation of how the Kundalini energy awakens, passes through the energy centers, and pierces through our Sahasrara
connects
chakra.
us to the subtle power outside. And hence, yoga is not possible without the awakening of the Kundalini energy.
So this is how the Kundalini energy awakens, pierces through our energy centers. As you can see, these energy centers are represented in our fingertips and palm. So we can decode what is the problems within us. Okay. What are the hidden problems which we were not able to feel all along our life. And what happens when we are in connection, when we are in yoga or union, and we practice this meditation on a daily basis for 5 to 10 minutes. What actually happens is you kind of start balancing the energy centers within us. You start putting back the energy which is in the chakras, which is in the damaged chakras. And by solving those problems in your chakras, all the problems which are related to you can be slowly sorted out. It is not going to sort out in one day like a miracle. By slowly working on yourself, by slowly correcting your chakras, you will be able to correct your physical, emotional, mental, and energetical problems. You will be even surprised that even the problems coming at job or finance or money, everything is related to our chakras. Everything which is happening around us in the world is related to how our chakras are inside us. So if you are able to feel your chakras, if you are able to feel your problems, and if you are able to feel and correct your problems, you will be able to correct all the problems outside. This is how Sahaja Yoga meditation works. Okay. So this is the theoretical part of how Sahaja Yoga meditation works. Now we will go into the practical session and we are going to try out the meditation in the second part now. Just we will explain you how to do this, and after having this experience, we can have an interactive session at the end of the program to discuss what you felt or if you had any doubt. All right. Now, Sri Mataji has given us a very simple technique to awaken this Kundalini energy within us. Okay. So I will show you that. We are going to do 3 simple steps to awaken the energy. Now, first and foremost, Sri Mataji says the person has to have desire for the Kundalini energy to be awakened. Otherwise, it will not awaken. Okay. So it is your duty, it is your desire to experiment and see whether this is right or wrong. It is up to your choice. It is your free will to try it out. Nobody can force you, and that is why you cannot pay money to buy it. It is your own desire. So having the desire, there are 3 steps what we will be doing. Step number 1 is we will keep the left hand palm open on our lap. Okay. If you are able to sit on the ground comfortably like this, well and good. If you are not able to sit on the ground, you can sit on the chair, you can sit on the bed, you can rest your back on the wall, you can sit however comfortable you are. That is not an issue. Okay. So you sit very comfortable. The left hand, we will keep it palm open on the lap. The left hand represents the left channel, Ida Nadi. It is the power of our desire. So by keeping the left hand palm open, we express our desire to have the energy awakened within us. That's what it symbolizes. Now we'll keep the left hand on the lap palm open, and with the right hand, we will place the right hand on 3 points. The right hand represents action, and hence we are going to place it on 3 separate points. First is the heart, left heart. So in the left heart, we will keep the hand and we take the affirmation that I am the pure energy in my heart. Okay. There is a very powerful energy which resides in the heart, and that is how our heart is beating. And when the heart stops beating, we are no more alive. So we are alive because of the energy which is beating in the heart. Okay. So here we will say, I am the pure energy in my heart. That is the first step. Step number 2 is we will take the right hand and place it on the forehead, as you can see here, across the forehead. So at the forehead, there is a very subtle energy center called as the Agya chakra. Okay, this in yoga terms, it is called as the third eye, if you have read about it. So this is the third eye. This third eye or the Agya chakra, we place our right hand and we take the affirmation, which is nothing but the quality of this energy center. We say, I forgive. I forgive. Sri Mataji says, if we remember bad incidents or people who did bad things to us, our Agya chakra gets blocked. And when it gets blocked, it is difficult for the Kundalini energy to pass through. Okay, that is the quality of this energy center, forgiveness. So to relax the energy center and for the energy to pass through the chakra, we will take the affirmation that I forgive. I forgive. This is step number 2. Step number 3, the last step, we will keep the right hand on the top of the head. Okay. Here, let me show you a picture. Here is a representation of the hand having all the 7 chakras. As you can see, the center of the palm is mentioned the number 7, the 7th energy center. Sahasrara is there on the center of the palm. You can feel your chakras in your hand. Okay. This point, the center point, we keep it on the top point of the head. Okay. At the top of the head, the center of the palm, connecting on the top point of the head, we press the head little bit from upward and apply pressure, and we will rotate the scalp, the skin, in a clockwise direction, like this. If you see from the top, you will be rotating your hand in a clockwise direction because the chakra actually rotates in a clockwise direction. We will rotate 7 times very slowly. Okay, you have to literally move the skin and you have to say, I want my self-realization. This is the affirmation we will take on the last energy center. I want my self-realization. What is self-realization? You will get to realize that there is something more to yourself than just this body, mind, emotions, or diseases of the body and the mind, the problems of the body and the mind. There is something more inside you. There are chakras, there is energy, you can clean yourself, you can correct yourself. You want to learn about it. That is what it means, self-realization. You get to realize that there is something more to yourself. This is the third affirmation we will take. Now, I will show you a small video clip which will explain you how to do that step so that you will understand it clearly.
Very easily. Here you can see the lady. She's pressing her right hand on top of our head and also slowly rotating the scalp, the skin on top of the head in a clockwise direction 7 times. So by doing so, we will also take the affirmation that I want my self-realization.
After we do this massage, then we are going to sit and meditate. Now, how to meditate? So after we do the massage, you can bring both the hands, palm open on your lap. Okay. All eyes will be closed during the process, the whole process. So we'll keep the left hand and the right hand palm open on the lap, as you can see in the picture. Now, when you say meditation, many people say different things about meditation. Some say concentrate on something, or imagine a light, or chant some mantras. So many people say many things about meditation. So what is meditation? Meditation actually means to witness what is happening to you without doing anything. That is meditation. So what are we going to witness? When this energy awakens, you may start feeling some sensations in your fingertips and palm or on the top of the head. These are sensations which you can try to see what is happening. You need not imagine what is happening. If it happens, you try to see what's happening there. So you will be able to witness what's happening inside you. If you are having any thoughts, you try to witness those thoughts. Okay, and don't try not to react to those thoughts. And we have to see if we are feeling these sensations or these vibrations, the tingling, pricking, or heat. Or sometimes the energy comes out as a cool breeze when we are in a good state, literally like a cool breeze. You can feel it like breeze coming from the AC, from the air conditioner. You can feel like that. It's not an imagination. It will happen really. So when something's happening to us, we will be able to witness it easily. So witnessing what's happening to us, we will sit in meditation for 2-3 minutes. That is how we are going to meditate. Now, we will all close our eyes and we will listen to the guided meditation and let us try to meditate. Okay. And at the end of the program, we will discuss what happened. So we will try that now. Okay. I would request you to sit very comfortable, very relaxed, and let us close our eyes. Please keep both your hands palm open on your lap. Okay. And then we will listen to the guided meditation and follow the instruction.
That is meditation. I hope you are able to understand how to do the steps and how to do the meditation now. So now we will start the exercises. We request you to slowly close your eyes and keep both your hands palm open on your lap. Shri Mataji says, we cannot attain our self-realization if we do not have the desire to do so. It cannot be forced on anyone. So like a scientist with an open mind, let us try this experiment today. We will say in our mind that I desire to have my self-realization. From the bottom of our heart, let us say, I desire to have my self-realization. Now the left hand always stays on the lap and eyes will remain closed until we tell you to open. Now we will take the right hand and place it on the left heart. Step number 1. Here we will take the affirmation that I am the pure spirit. I am the pure energy in my heart. I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am not this ego or the intellect. And hence I am not the diseases of the body and the mind too. But I am the pure energy. And I can solve all my problems. I am the pure energy in my heart. I am the pure energy in my heart. I am the pure energy in my heart. Now we will move in to the second step. We will slowly bring our right hand on our forehead. Here we will take the affirmation that I forgive. I forgive those who have hurt me, who have ill-treated me or insulted me. I forgive all the bad situations in my life. Without remembering any incidents or any person in particular, we will say, I forgive. Let us take the affirmation, I forgive. We can tell this point in our mind several times. I forgive. I forgive. I forgive. Now we will move into step number 3, the last step. So we will take the right hand, place it on the top of our head, apply little pressure, and then we will slowly start rotating our right hand by moving the skin of the scalp in a clockwise direction 7 times. And every time we rotate, we will take the affirmation, I want my self-realization. I want my self-realization. I want to feel the energy centers within me so that I can feel what is right and wrong in me and I can correct myself. I want my self-realization. Now, if you have finished your massage 7 times, you can slowly bring the right hand back on your lap. Now, we will sit in silent meditation for 2 to 3 minutes and just enjoy the silence and peace which is coming from within. Now we can slowly, steadily relax, and slowly we can open our eyes. Now let us raise our right hand a little above our head, as you can see in the video, and try to check if you are able to feel any sort of a cool or warm sensation coming out of the head. It may be even tingling or pricking sensation. It may be a few inches above the head, little above or lower. Just try to check for the point. Now you can slowly bring the right hand back on your lap, and also you may check with the left hand now, because the left and right hand represent two different channels and you may feel different sensations. Honestly, see if you are able to feel anything. If you don't feel, there's nothing to worry about. Eventually, with practice, everybody will feel. Okay, now we can slowly bring the left hand also back on our lap. Now let us put some attention on our fingertips and palm and check whether we are able to feel any sort of a tingling, pricking, heat, coolness, numbness or heaviness. Whatever the sensations you feel in your fingertips and palm, just record it and check honestly whether you are able to feel. Now one last time, as you can see in the picture, just bring both your hands palm open at the level of your heart. Now slowly, steadily close your eyes. Put all your attention on your fingertips and palm. And see if you are able to feel any particular fingertip, left hand, right hand or the center of the palm. Whatever you feel with your attention, just record it. Okay, now you can slowly relax and bring your both hands back on your lap. Hope you have felt something. If you did not feel, there is nothing to worry about. I personally did not feel anything in the first session too, but with regular practice, I started feeling it. Now we will continue the meditation and listen to a short talk given by our teacher, Sri.
Okay. Hope you are able to try the meditation, at least the steps, and the last part of the session, we will keep it little interactive. I would request you all to open your mic. Please let us know if you have felt anything or if you have any doubts in the way you did the meditation, or if you have any questions, please, now is the time. Please go ahead.
Now I feel in my hand little bit blood circulation, sir. That's it. Other thing I didn't feel.
Okay.
In my hand,
Mhm.
I didn't feel anything.
Okay.
But in my hand, I feel little blood circulation numbness. I feel like.
All right. Okay. Okay. And how about the others? Are you able to open your mics? Okay. In the very first session, also, it is not very easy to feel the sensations. When I tried it, I didn't feel it in the first session also. It took 1 or 2 weeks of practice for me. Okay. What actually happens is when we try out these steps, this energy actually gets awakened, okay, and it starts working from inside. So Shri Mataji says this energy is like a rope which is twined together with lot of threads in it. So in the beginning, only 1 or 2 threads of the rope will come out. Okay, so the sensations may not be very strong in the beginning. You may not feel it very strongly, but with the regular practice of meditation, you will be able to feel the sensation very strongly. Like I am able to feel cool breeze coming from my hands when meditation. Cool breeze is coming out of my head. So all these sensations, you will be able to feel it as you slowly progress and practice the meditation at home. We will
Can
see.
you ask one question, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. Please go ahead. That is why we have the interactive session. Please.
There is any duration time is there for this or step 1, step 2, step 3 and meditation timing duration is there, or we can
Okay. Now
why don't
that topic I am going to cover. This question, what you asked me, I am going to answer on how we are going to practice the meditation at home. Okay. If there is any other question, or this is the one you got now.
yeah, this is
This is the one. All right. Okay, fine. Now, the question you asked is very correct. The time duration. Okay. So let me explain it to you.
and timing also. Which time it's better for to do this one?
Yeah.
Morning, early morning, or before the sleep, or mid afternoon. Which time it's suitable for this?
Very, very good
meditation?
questions. All these questions we are supposed to answer at the end of the program now. Okay. So the process, what we did now is called self-realization. The steps we did is for self-realization, to awaken this Kundalini energy for the very first time. Okay. So even if you don't remember these steps, what we did today, I will be sending you the video today, what we did, okay, to your WhatsApp number. Okay, definitely. Even if you don't remember, you don't need to do these steps every day in meditation. This is only for the first initial awakening of the Kundalini energy. Okay. If you don't remember the steps, you need not to. If you remember, well and good. How are we supposed to meditate? How to practice this meditation or continue this meditation at home after self-realization? The best time to meditate is early in the morning because we had a very good night's sleep. Our mind is well rested. Our body is well rested. So when we get up in the morning, we do not have too many thoughts or too many problems in the head running. Okay. So that is the best time to meditate. Okay. And you can take advantage of the time. But initially, if you feel that you are not able to meditate in the morning, it's okay. You can meditate whenever you get time. When I started Sahaja Yoga meditation in my early or the first few months, I was not able to do the meditation in the morning because I had to get up, I have to get ready and run to office. I had a routine in my life. So I was not able to put meditation in that routine in the beginning. I used to come back from office and I used to meditate in the evening only. Okay. So it's okay. It doesn't matter when you meditate. If you can sit for meditation for 5-10 minutes, anytime you're free, that's more than sufficient. Slowly, after 6 months or 7 months only, I started doing in the morning because I started feeling the importance of morning meditation. So morning is the best time to meditate, early in the morning when you get up. Okay. And how to meditate? Very simple. You don't need to do these steps also. You just have to put both your hands palm open on your lap. Now that your energy is awakened, this energy, Kundalini, is going to be working in your body 24 hours, all the time. Okay. So the moment you put your hands and you sit comfortably, this energy is already working. And in meditation, it works better. Okay. So you just have to sit for 5 minutes. Try to see what sensations you are feeling in your fingertips and palm or on the top of the head or any part of the body. If you feel any sensations, you just try to witness it. You just try to record it and you sit for 5-10 minutes. That's all. That is meditation. You don't need to do more than that. Okay. So in the first week, we would recommend or insist to new people that try to sit for meditation for at least 5 minutes every day. Okay. If not, you don't need to sit for hours together, meditation. Your Kundalini energy is awakened, and even if you sit for a short while, it is going to work in a very powerful way. So if you sit for 5 minutes or 10 minutes every day, whenever you are comfortable, it is more than enough. Now, what needs to be done further is you have to come for the follow-up programs. We have sessions for the next 15 weeks where we will be teaching you about the chakras, what are the energy centers, what diseases are related to it, how to clear it, how to strengthen your meditation. All these things we will be teaching you in the next 15 weeks. So we would recommend you to practice the meditation at home. That is your homework. And then weekly once on Friday, please join our session. Every Friday, 10 o'clock, we are here. Please join our session, learn more and improve your meditation. That is all you need.
Each day we have to do one time only, or we can do multiple?
If you get time and if you have desire, you can do multiple times. Like you want to sit 5 minutes in the morning and maybe 10 minutes again in the evening. Yes, you're most welcome. We are insisting at least once a time. Please meditate. But if you meditate more than once, it's very good for you. You can do that. Why not?
Thank you.
Definitely. It shows your interest to do. So that is good. If you get the desire to do it on your own, that is very, very good. All right. And what about Mr. Pramod and another person? I'm not able to see the name. If you have any questions or if you are able to open your mic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for this good session. I feel a little happiness. I first time using this one.
Okay.
I will join next week also.
Okay. Happiness is the most important thing, actually. We are doing all this to be happy, to be joyful. Okay. So all these things, the technical terms and, the theory, all that is there. But the most important thing is happiness. So if you are able to feel happy after doing the meditation, you have achieved it. That is more than enough. All right. Now, before
only meditation or any physical activities, means yoga or any.
Yeah. As we explained in the session, in the video itself, where we were in the presentation, you must have understood what is yoga and what is yogasana, right? So yoga asana is used to improve our chakras, okay? But what people miss out is they stick only to yoga asana. They don't have Kundalini awakening. So they don't get the real yoga, okay? Now you have crossed that step and moved into the last step. You already attained your Kundalini awakening. So actually, yoga or exercise is not required. Okay.
I understand that both yoga and yogasana.
Yes.
Today only I understand that yoga and yogasana. What is between in this
Yes, definitely. Me too. I am from India only, but I didn't know the real meaning. Only after I listened to Sri Mataji's talk, I understood what is yoga and what is yogasana. We don't know all these things in deep, right? So you have actually crossed that level of yogasana and you have moved into yoga already. So there is no need for you to do yogasana. You have crossed that step. Okay. So, but Mataji also says that if there are any chronic problems, any illness, there are certain exercises Mataji has told to do. It is not that we are going to avoid it completely, but you have crossed that yogasana stage. You have moved into yoga already. So you don't need to do yogasana. All right, sir?
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Now, before we close the program, I would request you to post your mobile numbers in the chat box. I will post mine so that you can keep in touch with me.
Yes, sir. So can you send me this, what we did, the meditation, the few minutes, that video I need?
Yes. That is the reason I'm asking you the WhatsApp number, actually. I am going to send you this video presentation. The whole presentation itself, I'm going to send you.
Okay.
You can watch it. You can refresh how we did it and you can practice at home. Okay.
Yeah.
1 minute. Let me just post my mobile number. Sorry, I don't know how to. There seems to be some problem. Waiting room. Okay. Everyone in the meeting. All right. Okay. I have posted my mobile number in the chat box. Can you please see that? Okay.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay. Please save that number with you. That's my number. And please post your mobile numbers there, your WhatsApp number there, so that I can send you the presentation video for today.
Chat box is there, sir?
If you click the screen, you will see a chat. There is a message called, there's a symbol icon called chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
you have to click there and just type down your mobile number there, your WhatsApp number preferably.
No, the host has disabled direct message and group chat, sir.
Sorry.
So I cannot able to chat. Cannot able to chat.
It says host is disabled?
Disabled, yes.
I see.
From direct message.
Participant, everyone and anything direct. Okay, can you check now? I think it was enabled by mistake. Yeah. Thank you for telling.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, please post your mobile numbers. Okay, thank you, Rajendran and Mr. Pramod. Please put your mobile number. And the other person who I could not interact, I'm sorry. Maybe your audio is having problem, but please post your mobile number. All right. Thank you very much. So before we close the program, thank you very much for attending our session, showing interest to learn something new today. I hope it was beneficial and informative for you. Please practice at home. That is the most important thing. Theory is required in the beginning, but theory is not important in Sahaja Yoga. Sahaja Yoga is mostly on the practice part. Okay, so please practice the meditation
Yes.
5 minutes every day, and please follow up for the programs every week so that you will keep learning more and you can grow and sustain in your meditation. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nathan.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
See
you,
you next
Pramod.
week.
Thank you.